Welcome back, guys, to part 2 of this series. If you haven't seen part 1, I suggest you go take a look at that first. Link will be in the description. First off, I'd like to thank everyone for the support and kind words. Things like that really drive me to keep on keeping on with delivering these kinds of videos to you guys. Now, it's time to get to the meat and potatoes, where we had left off. I just secured my way inside a military bunker to finally get a taste of my first high tier loot on the server. Remember, guys, what I have on me now was given to me by that poor fellow whose base seemed to have been raided when I first started this journey. Making your way inside military bunkers is a very tedious and can be a frustrating task to pull off successfully. The real difference between veteran players and your average players is how smoothly and tactically a player can get inside the bunker without alerting mechs. Alerting mechs is basically serving your location to an enemy player on a silver platter. Mechs will follow a patrol path around their location, deviating only to follow prisoners if space allows them to do so. If they cannot see the prisoner for a few seconds, they will return to their patrol path. 1 to 2 bullets from a mech is enough to kill most players, so you have to be very wary of your surroundings and keep tabs on the mechs at all times. As you can see here, I jumped from bush to bush to get close as I could to the top of the bunker. When hiding in a bush, mechs or puppets do not aggro onto you, so I took advantage of this tactic as much as I could. Once I got close to the top entrance, I proned to right on top of the door, waiting for the mech to turn around. I was sighted by another mech a football field away. I have to act fast. Any wrong move will for sure result in my death. I panicked and jumped off the top and somehow made my way in. I don't know how he seen me the whole time. I was up there forever. Then the last second you see me from when I'm the farthest point away from you. Once inside a bunker, there are a few things that are always on my mind. Always close any door I open. Puppets spawn rapidly inside here, and if I'm not on top of that, I could get outnumbered very easily. And always expect another prisoner made his way inside before I have. Most of the time, if another player is inside the bunker and they hear someone else come inside, they will camp and hold a corner or doorway and use the element of surprise to their advantage. Another tip is never pick up any loot that can be found easily outside of high loot tier zones. You can always get those items later. Don't waste your backpack space. I have looted the bunker successfully, and the loot I obtained was a success. An SVD and a few other weapons, as well as loads of ammo and other weapon attachments. This was definitely the step up I needed. Remember, once you're finished with a bunker, you're only halfway there. The other half is actually getting out alive. You still have to worry about those mechs and other players. If any players sees a fully kitted player run out of a bunker, they are going to know instantly you have just made a bunker run. You are a huge target now. Remember, your loot is only safe once you close that base door behind you. I have made it out and made it back to the base. This was a huge achievement. I decided it was time to get a vehicle. So how can one obtain a vehicle without running POI to POI? One may ask. Camp a gas station. I know I sound scummy, guys, but I'm a solo, surrounded by clans, and I gotta do what I gotta do. Plus, an added bonus is there's a slight chance that the vehicle or players could be loaded of loot. So I make my way to the gas station, find a place to plop down, and aim down sight. And so I wait. And wait some more. and a little bit more waiting. So I waited at the gas station, looking for an ample ambush for a quick come up. Remember guys, we are on an island full of convicts who would do the exact same thing to me if they had the chance. After posting up for a good amount of time, I decided airfield might be a better place. The chances of me finding a vehicle is going to go drastically down though. But I'm ready for some PvP and for a full kit to wear for backup, just in case if I die in the future. Yep, there's a player. Found him. I killed him one shot. Killed him one shot. I killed him one motherfucking shot. I really want that quad. I don't even care about the body. Yeah, full health. Just get it out of here right now. I think it's gonna literally kill me if I don't hide this thing. I've made my first kill, and finally have acquired some sort of vehicle. The mech must have shot the back right tire flat, so I had driven it to the middle of the woods and hid it in a bush. If you ever need to keep a vehicle hidden, a bush is a good option. Just know it can be found. So the more remote the location, the better. After all that excitement, it was time to go back to base. I needed a tire repair kit, but something was wrong. The H icon on the map from where I had placed my bed was missing. It seemed like I had been offline raided, so I hurried back to the base as fast as possible. The raiders had booby-trapped the front gate, just to add more insult to injury. I needed to get back my loot that I had just lost. Having a full kit already, even with no base, is still a way better position than being a complete Bambi. So I make it back over
I guess
again.
they thought decided it was funny to throw some mines down. So as soon as I walked in, I walked right into a mine. So I'm gonna have to sweep real quick right here. Oh wow, they took it over. Cause it's a prefab. Yeah, it's a prefab.
Again, another mine. These guys were really trying to hinder my motivation. They wanted this. One thing about Scum is that no matter what happens, even if it's the worst possible outcome comes true, you cannot give up. This is a survival game, and Scum Island can be ruthless as ever. And this is what draws me to this game. This game has extreme highs and extreme lows. It brings out emotions in me that I don't get in any other game. So that being said, what am I gonna do now? Alt F4 out of the server and call it a day? Or press spawn sector and keep it pushing on the island? I'm gonna keep it pushing and take this incident on the chin. Me, as a solo player, is gonna be up to the challenge. The only direction in this story now is up, and I'm ready for whatever lies ahead.